Yo guys, it's Nadu back here with another episode of Tudorcraft, and this episode we'll be making an iron farm on Minecraft Bedrock. So, if you all don't know already, Minecraft Bedrock, there's a ton of problems with villagers and linking villages to workstations and beds in general. So it's really important that if you want to build this farm, you have to follow this tutorial step by step exactly, or the linking might go wrong and shit's gonna hit the fan. With that being said though, this farm has the potential to become an iron farm plus a trading hall. That's because this villager right here, he is a detection villager. So what his job is to basically look at these 20 bits and tell the other villagers that, hey, there are enough bits to spawn iron golems, and you guys should spawn some iron golems. And that makes the other 19 villagers spawn iron golems. And that's how this farm basically works. Now, these 9 and another 10 over there villagers can be put below where the item collection is to make a trading hall. So this is super versatile, and you can make this iron farm into a super large and great trading hall before 1.21 hits and reshuffles all the villager traits. So you guys should try to attempt to get all the enchants that you may need for the future in this trading hall right here before the traits get nerfed and whatnot. With that being said though, this farm can be built floating like so, or it can also be built underground. Obviously, if you build it underground, you're gonna need less materials because you do not need to build the floor right here. But this iron farm is as simple as it gets, so it does not require that much materials anyways. But before going into the iron farm tutorial, you guys do need some villagers. And with that, I'm gonna move forward to a simple villager breeder tutorial. Alright guys, so we're here at the site where we are going to build the villager breeder, and as you can see, we need some villagers. We need 2 villagers to be exact. We need some glass, we need some stone brick slabs, we need some buttons, chests, glass panes, levers, and a trap door. Now obviously we need 3 bits as well, but I did not include them here because we're gonna be putting them in the build and I don't have any bits with me. Anyways, you also need some extra stuff like rails to transport the villagers, the levers to power the powered rails, we need some minecarts to transport the villagers again, and we need some dirt for temporary blocks, and we need some water as well. With that being said, this is the layout for the build. Alright guys, so for the build area, you want an area that's 9 blocks long, 9 blocks high, and 4 blocks wide. So to begin the build, you want to grab everything from your chest right here, the temporary block as well as the water bucket. Now you want to count in from the back of the farm 2 blocks in, so 1, 2, and to the right by 1 block. Now you want to dig out three blocks just like this, 1, 2, and 3, and then you want to place 3 chests like so. After you have done that, you basically need to surround this chest with glass, excluding the corners. So place 3 pieces of glass in front of the chest, place another 3 at the back, and 2 on each side like so. Now you want to get your buttons, place 3 buttons on the bottom right here, and then you want to place another layer of glass on top of this like so, and then you want to add some temporary blocks on top of here like this. You want another layer like so, but this time exclude this part right here, build 2 blocks out like this, and then you want to place an oak button right at the end over here. Now what you want to do is grab your water bucket, place the water bucket right over here, and that should fill out the entire area right here. Now you want to go down, grab another water bucket, get some temporary blocks to bridge up here. Now you want to break your temporary blocks over here, and you want to add another water source right below the one that you have placed, so right over here. Once you guys have done that, we basically want another layer of glass on top like so across all the blocks over here. And then right now we are going to make a little roof, so place a temporary block at the top right here, place 3 pieces of glass like this, and you can break this temporary block. Now right here you want to place 5 glass in these areas, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and you want to place slabs on top of this, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, so basically once you guys are done with all of that, you want to go up here with some temporary blocks, And you want to have to place some glass panes on these slabs right here. So make sure you're targeting these slabs and place the glass panes like so. Now grab your trapdoor. You want to place the trapdoor facing where you came from in the center of the glass panes like this. So when you flip it up, it should look like it's separating both glass panes over here. Now one side is going to have a villager and the other side is also going to have a villager, and they're going to trade with each other with potatoes or bread, and that is how they breed. Now once you guys are done with that, we basically want to build up over here with glass. So let's go one more layer up here like so. And then we want to encase the villagers. So you want to have 2 blocks at the side like this. And then we also want to have a roof. So place 1 temporary block and 2 more glass blocks like so. Now you want to remove this temporary block. And now the shelter for the villager is now complete. Alright guys, so for the final part of this build, once you're below, basically go to this glass block right here. Go right 1 block. And then you want to dig out 4 blocks like so. And from here, you want to get a water bucket and place water right here. So this is where your adult villagers will flow into, and this would be where you collect them. Now once you guys have done that, we are basically gonna build a cell so that the adult villagers that fall down here do not escape. So what you want to do is to basically build a ring, something like so, around the water stream. And then you want to go below this block with the button, place 1 block down there, 1 block in front of it, and another block to the side like so. Place 1 block right in front of you over here. And then you want to place 2 blocks in front of you like this, and another one on top of it. And like so, you should have a fully encased area where the villagers cannot escape. Alright guys, so for the final part of the build where we collect the villagers and move them to wherever we want, we basically want to collect some rails, some power rails, and some minecarts just for demonstration. So right here at the corner where the water flows, we want to break 2 blocks over here like so. Now we want to place a power rail right here, power it with a lever, place a normal rail right here, place a normal rail on top, place a dirt block right here and a power rail on top, and then put a lever here and power it. So what happens here is that if you place a minecart right here, it will basically go up, but it does not have enough momentum to reach this top here until a villager is collected. So as an example, if you have a villager right over here, he will get picked up by the minecart and he will have enough momentum to make it past this and eventually go to wherever you want the villager to go. Alright, now the farm is done, we basically need to get the villagers up there. So what you want to do is basically just get some rails and line it up from where your villagers are from all the way up to the farm right here. You can do it from any side, it doesn't really matter. But what matters is that you need to destroy this glass block right here, and you also need to destroy this trapdoor right here. And after you have done that, you basically need to have another piece of stone brick slab right here so that it is a full block. Now you want to place your more rails right here and basically just get the villager from down there. And once you have the villager, he'll just go all the way up there, and you just gotta push him all the way in for the first villager. Once he's all the way in, just grab your trapdoor, place it right here, and then you can flick it, and he's right over there. Now, you want to go grab the second villager. Alright, once your villagers are up there, you want some temporary blocks over here just to prevent him from escaping. Now, we're going to destroy these rails right here and right here. And then we want to basically build a barrier around the villager so that he does not escape. Like so. Destroy this one right here, and then we can destroy this rail, build 1 block up, we can destroy this minecart right here like so, place a glass block right here, and then break 1 block below this, break this double slab right here, and replace that single slab down there like so. Now we can remove all of these temporary blocks, and your villagers are now in the farm. Alright guys, so now you got all the villagers up there, so the only thing left to do is to put the beds in, and they will start breeding once you give them food. So just tower up right here, and on these 2 blocks you want to add 2 more glass blocks on the left and on the right like so, and then place 3 beds like this. Now 2 of these beds should be linked to both of the villagers right there, and once you give them enough food, which I will do right now, there you go, the villagers will pick them up and then they will start trading with each other, and eventually you'll see a baby pop out, And once the baby grows, it will go from this chamber to this chamber where you can just collect them with minecarts. And that is it for the villager breeder tutorial. So now, with that being said, let's move on to the iron farm. Alright guys, so we are now going forward with the iron farm tutorial. So these are the materials that you need. You basically need all these blocks. These are for the spawning platform, right, as you can see there. So if you're not making a floating iron farm, you're making it on the ground, you do not need these at all. You just need the ones at the bottom. So that's up to you completely, but I am going to make a floating farm, so I'm going to use these blocks right here. Then you need some leaves, you need more stone bricks. These are not for the floor, so you do need these. We need 10 signs, we need 2 stone brick slabs, we need some chests, we need a campfire and a hopper. Other things that we need will include a bucket of lava, 2 buckets of water to make an infinite water source, and 20 workstations, as well as some temporary blocks. With that being said, let's move forward to the build. Alright guys, so we're going to be building this farm on the ground. You basically need a 19 by 19 area that is about 6 blocks tall. Of course, this also goes in underground if you want to make a trading hall or if you want to put the villagers underground. But this is basically what you need. Now, to start with the tutorial, we are basically going to get all of our blocks for the platform. If you're going to build this on the ground, you don't need these platform blocks like I said. We're going to get the chest, we're going to get the hopper, we're going to get the slab, some signs, as well as the campfire, and then I'm going to get some temporary blocks because I'm going to be building up in the air. Alright, so from wherever you are, just place 2 chests like so, place a hopper going into it, like so, and then you get a campfire, place a campfire on top of the hopper, and then you want to place 2 slabs on top of the chests. Like so. So it is important that this is a top slab and it's sitting right on top of the campfire, as you can see right there. Now, if you are building a floating farm, this is where you are going to build the platform. So the platform is going to be from here, extending 8 blocks out to every single side. So from here, we have 2 blocks. So you want 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now you want to go back to the campfire, then you go build this side here. Now this is block number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we're going to go to the side over here and place another 8 blocks. So this is block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now you want to go to the final side, like so. And this is block number 1. You want to build 8 blocks. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now you guys want to fill all of this up, and once you've done with that, we'll continue with the tutorial. Alright, once you guys have filled up the floor, you basically want to go back to the center here, grab your signs. Now you want to place a sign right on top of the campfire like so, and then you want to place another sign on top of it like so. Now you want to go back down and you want to get more stone bricks as well as some leaves to build the walls for this farm. Alright guys, so once you have gotten the items and got back on top of your farm, you basically want to build a wall along the sides of the farm with exceptions of the corners. So you basically want to build a block over here and you want to make a block over here as well, like so, but you want to ignore the corner right over here. So we're going to build a wall all across the farm like so, and I'll see you guys once you have done that. Alright, so once you guys are done, you should be left with something like this. And once you have this, you basically want to build another block upwards with leaves. So just do the same thing, but with leaves instead of stone bricks. Alright guys, so once you're done, you should have something that looks like this. It's basically a stone wall with another layer of leaves on top of it. Now, before we move on to the next part, it is absolutely crucial that you do not have any village centers near you within 96 blocks of the iron farm. So as you can see, that's my iron farm over there that I showcased earlier in today's episode. That is about 150 blocks away, and this farm is built as far from that. So villager centers include beds, workstations, and any bells. So make sure you don't have any of those within 96 blocks of this farm. If you want to build this farm in a village, it's fine. Like I said, just remove any beds, any workstations, and any bells, and it should be okay. Now, with that being said, I want you guys to head to the center of the farm. Now, I want you to tower up, place a block on top of this sign right here, and now you want to build out 2 blocks to the front like so, and 2 blocks to the back like so. And now you should have a line of dirt that's 5 blocks long. Now, to the left of it, you want to place 3 dirt blocks like so, and then another 3 dirt blocks like so. So you should have 6 right here with 5 in the center. And now you want to repeat the same thing on the right side. So place 3 dirt blocks like so, and another 3 dirt blocks like so. Now you basically want to repeat this thing another layer upwards. So just basically build it 2 layers thick like so. And on the last one, you basically want 2 blocks over here, you want 2 blocks over here, and 2 blocks over here, and you want another 2 blocks right over here. Once you guys have that, you guys want to take your bit and we'll do the bit placements once you guys have got the bits. Alright guys, so once you have got the bits, you basically want to place all the bits with the pillows facing this way. So first you want to place a bit over here, place a bit over here, and place a bit over here, and another one over here. And like I said, it is important that all the pillows face towards the center because that's where the iron golems will be spawning. If you have any bits pointing outwards, it might spoil the rates of the farm and might not give you desirable results. And with that being said, you guys want to drop down over here like so. You guys want to break down all the blocks below the blocks that we place the bits on like so. Now, on these 3 blocks like here, you want to place a bit over here like this, not like that. Basically place it at the edge like that, place another one in front like this, place another one to the side like so. Repeat that on the other side over here. And once you guys are done with that, we basically want another bit that is over here on this block like so, but it's a bit hard to place right now. So another bit right here, and then we want our last bit right over here. Now same thing, you guys want to go down here, remove all the blocks. They are on the previous layer of bits that we placed. And then you want to place bits below this the exact same way as you did the top layer. Alright, once you guys are done with that, do the same thing, just go down and basically remove all these dirts right here. And once you guys have done that, you basically want to get your signs. You want to place a sign in front of this on all sides like so. And on top of all these signs, you want to place another sign. So you want to go on top of here, place a sign on top of that like so. Place another sign on top of this like so. Another one over here. And another one over here. Now break all of your temporary blocks. And you want to place another temporary block right here at the center, like so. And then you want to get your lava bucket. Place your lava bucket right over there. And then you want to have to remove that temporary block. And that is the area where your iron golem will get destroyed. So now you want to get 4 temporary blocks, place them 1 here, place them 1 over here, 1 more over here, and another one over here. So basically on all 4 corners of the farm. And now we can move on to the next part of the build. Alright guys, I'm back here. Now I'm in creative mode because we're going to be filling up the water for every single block right here. So what you want to do is first you want to place water on every single block here except for the ones at the edges. So skip this block, place 1 here, skip this block, place 1 here, skip this block, place 1 here, and so on. You guys get the idea. And as you move, you do not place a water block on this block right here. Now turn around and do the same thing. Skip this block, place water here, skip, place, and you basically want to do this all the way around the farm until you are done. Alright, once you guys are done with that, as you can see all the water points to the center. Now you guys want to go up and fill up the water on this block right here. You want to destroy that temporary block. Once you've done that, fill up water on this temporary block right here, destroy that, place 1 temporary water block place one block on this temporary block right here, destroy that, and place one water block on top of this temporary block right here and destroy that. Now it's important you don't accidentally waterlog your leaves, because if you do so, water is gonna pour everywhere. Now once you guys are done with that, the next step will be basically to get villagers up here. Alright guys, so now we're gonna be placing the villagers. I'm gonna be in creative mode for this part as well, because we built the villager breeder right there, and it's super easy to bring villagers over. Basically just get some rails, link them over here, get some rail bridges up, and then you want to choose a single corner from the iron farm and basically build a structure like so. So place a block at the corner like this, place 2 at the sides to build up like this, place a temporary block at the center, place 2 more at the sides like so, build up 2 more on each side but 1, and place rails to go in here, and this is where your villager will be. So right over here I'm going to spawn a villager, and this villager is going to be the detector. Basically this guy is the one that detects all the bits up there and tells people that there are enough bits to spawn iron golem, so you guys should spawn iron golem. So we just want to trap him in here, and then we want to give him a workstation. So you can use whatever workstation that you want, but I will use a fletching table over here, because well, it is not that important which workstation this guy gets. So now, if you guys want to build a trading hall, this would be the best time to do it. You basically want just to go under the farm and basically build and place villagers down here. But the important part is that if you want to build a trading hall, the height cannot be more than 2 blocks high, because if it is more than 2 blocks high, if you build like, let's say 3 blocks high, iron golems can start spawning down here, and you do not want that because that would hurt the spawn rates of your farm. So keep it at 2 blocks high. And for the village trading hall area, you would want some trapdoors as well, so that zombies don't accidentally kill your villagers. So what I will usually do in the villager cell is that I will have a cell like so. I'll build it 2 blocks high, and then I have another block on top for the cell, and after that I'll basically place a block in front, place a trapdoor like so, and then I will lead the villager in via a minecart. The villager can't escape because of this trapdoor right here. You can just block him in, and then I'll just place a workbench like so, so he's trapped forever. So I will usually put a rail in here and keep the villager on a minecart. For example, I will do this. So I would just usually do that, so it's super convenient to move the villager around if you need to. And yeah, that should be it for the trading farm. Just build as many as you want and go crazy. But if you do not want to make a trading farm, you can just chuck the villagers in the corner, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. Alright, so for those of you who are not interested in building a trading farm, you basically want to build a cell similar to that. So place 3 leaf blocks like so, place a temporary block right here, place 2 leaf blocks, another 2 right here, another 3, sorry, and then you want to break this temporary block, bring your villager in here, and then you basically want to make sure that he links to 1 bit first. And once you see all those green sparkles, sorry, you want to replace one of the blocks here with a workstation, and he should link with that real quick. There you go. Once he links with that, you basically want to get another villager in, and you want to repeat this process till you have 9 villagers in here. Now, since this cell has 9 villagers, you might need to place a workstation on one of these bottom blocks right here. It doesn't matter where, because they can access it anyway. As you can see, the moment you place it, they do sparkle. So now once you guys have done that, just seal up the top of the cell right here, and we're going to go to another corner, and we're going to place 10 villagers in that in the same fashion. So just place 1 villager, make sure they link to a bit, then place their workstation, and then bring another villager over here, and just keep doing that so that the linking does not mess up and your iron farm actually works. Alright guys, so once you have 10 villagers in here, 9 villagers in there, and 1 villager in there, you basically have a complete iron farm with 20 villagers. And as you build this, you should be able to see iron golems start spawning the moment you complete the first cell. And with that being said, we are done with this tutorial. Now obviously, like I said, you can move these villagers down and make a trading hall, or if you don't need to, you can just leave them like that. And it is also important that none of these villagers are nitwits and not babies as well, because they don't work. To spawn iron golems, the villagers need to sleep and work at a workstation. And if nitwits basically don't have any jobs, they can't work, and babies are the same, they have no job and they can't work. So it is important that you have an adult villager that can link to a workstation over here for this farm to work. And with that being said, guys, that's it for today's Iron Farm tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, of course, there's also a villager breeder tutorial in here, but well, it's just included in the package, right? Now, if you guys enjoyed it, please drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed my content. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching and peace out.